Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to talk about English grammar part 5 for first graders. Now, let me try to share you my screen so that we can proceed with our lesson. We are now in vocabulary, okay? So, rule number 1, we have question words. These words are often used at the beginning of questions. So, what words? These are who, why, what, when, where, and how. Example, okay, let me change it into type text. Example, who. All right. Who usually, okay, let's have common questions. Who are you? Okay, we have to use the N mark there. Okay, who are you? Next. Why are you doing that here? Okay, so why are you doing that? This is one of the common questions. How about what? Okay, so what is your name? Right, very good. Next, when? When is your birthday? Okay, how about where? Where? Okay, where do you live? All right. How about how? Okay, how about this? How about you? How about you? What is your name? So we usually followed. We usually this question followed after when we are being asked what is our name. Okay, so we usually say, "How about you? What is your name?" All right. So if you observe here, these words are used at the beginning of questions: who, why, what, when, where, and how. Okay, so we are good to go. Now let's proceed to rule number 2, which is noun. Okay, noun. Rule number 2, noun. Nouns. A noun names a person, place, or thing. Okay, we have example here. Example of people, noun, people, boy, girl, baby. Okay, how about you? Example, student, so that is people. All right, how about places? And now names places. Okay, school, next, house, next, park. How about a place that you want to visit to? A zoo? Okay, you're right. So that's also a place. How about next one is thing. Okay, so if you can see here, thing and tree, book. Okay, can you give some example of thing? All right. Yes, laptop, cell phone. Okay, so those are nouns. Remember? Okay, noun names a person, place, or thing. All right, next, let's proceed to our next page. Another vocabulary. So, okay, verb. So, let me try to open it again. Verb. Okay, so rule number 3, verbs. A verb is a word that shows action. Okay, remember that? A verb is a word that shows action. Every time you hear a word that states action, it's in a form of what word? Verb. Okay, verb. Example here, run. Okay, it does an action, run. Sing. Okay, kick. Read. Brush your teeth. Throw. Skip. Jump. Flip. Twist. Swim. Clap. Help. Go. Next, play. Look. Eat. paint, shout, give, carry. So these are some examples of verb, and actually we have a lot of words that state action, and it is verb. Okay, these are verbs. All right, let's proceed to the next topic. Okay, rule number 4, still in vocabulary, antonym. So what is antonym? Antonym is a word that means the opposite. Okay, so opposite. All right, opposite of another word. So we have example here. So what is the opposite of stop? All right, go. So this is the opposite word. Okay, what is the opposite of up? Down. Very good. How about happy? What is the opposite of happy? Sad. Good job. Okay, how about short? Short. Tall. All right, very good. So these are some examples of antonym. Can you think of another antonyms or write some in your journal? Okay, that would be part of your assignment. You write some in your journal about other words of antonym. Okay, right. Now let's proceed to rule number 5. Synonyms. We have done with antonym now. Let's go to synonym. What is synonym? Synonym is a word that has the same or almost the same meaning, okay? We have to take note about that. The same meaning as another word. Okay. What is the same meaning of see? So the synonym of see, it is see, look. All right. How about fast? Quick. Okay. How about small? Little. All right. If you see here, these have the same meaning. So you have to remember that a synonym has the same meaning. Okay. So another, can you think of other synonyms and write it in your journal? Okay, so that is also part of your assignment. Now, let's proceed to rule number 6. Homonyms. What is, again, let me review. What is antonym? It's opposite. Word synonym has the same meaning. And now let's proceed to homonyms. Okay, so what is homonyms? All right, a homonym is a word that sounds like, okay? Sounds like another word but has different meaning. Synonym has the same meaning, and homonyms is a word that sounds like another word but different meaning. You have to remember that. Synonym, the same meaning. Homonyms is what? Different meaning. Example, be. Okay, so the be, another word here, be, sounds like B. Okay, so but has the same meaning. How about 8? This is number, and then 8 is the past tense of it. So they have the same sounds. However, they have different meaning. 8, and then 1, 1. 1, another number, and then 1. So when you win. Okay, the past tense of win is won. All right, so this is homonym. Can you think of other homonyms and write it in your journal? Okay, very good. So let me check once more. What is antonym? Antonym is the opposite of another word. Okay, so you have to remember that. Okay, how about synonym? Synonym is a word that has the same or almost the same. Okay, the same or almost the same meaning. So If you can see the examples here. And the last one is homonyms. Homonyms is a word that sounds like another but has different, sounds like another word but has different meaning. Okay, you have to remember that. Okay, we're good to go. Now let's proceed to the spelling. So we're done with vocabulary, and now let's proceed to spelling. Okay, so please, if you have some paper there, you have to prepare. I'll give you like 10 seconds to get your paper and pencil. Now, let's have spelling, okay? So if you can see the words here, all right? Okay, some words are difficult to spell, but I am not going to show these words to you so that you will know how to spell, okay? So now let me stop this screen sharing, and then I'm going to share another presentation here, okay? All right, some words are difficult to spell, as what I've said. So how many of these words can you spell? Okay, now let's proceed to number one. Number one, again. But before that, I will give you like 5 seconds each word to answer, okay? Number one, again. Number two, along. Number three, always. Number four, another. Number five, any. Number six, anything. Number seven, around. Number eight, because. Number nine, been. Okay, let's proceed to the next column. Number 10, close. Number 11, color. Twelve, fine. 13, here. 14, hurt. 15, letter. 16, might. 17, money. 18, morning. 19, myself. 20, off. As in turn off, off. 21, hour. 22, please. 23, pretty. 24, right. 25, soon. 26, started. 27, sure. 28, than. 29, there. 30, tired. 31, together. 32, ties. 33, until. Once more, until. Next word, which. And while. The last word is white. Okay, if you are writing slowly, so you can just pause the video and then write. Okay, so now I have to stop the screen sharing so that I will give you the answer, and please check it on your end. Okay, I will give you like 2 minutes to look at it. Okay, let me do a timer so that, okay, sorry, not 2 minutes. You can just pause it. So I'll give you 5 seconds to look at it. Okay, as what I've said, you can just pause it. All right, so now let's proceed to the next part. Okay, so let me, okay, now these are another spelling, so words that we often use every day. So these are words that writers often use in their writing. So how many of these words can you spell? Okay, so how many of these words can you spell? Again, I have to close this, and then I have to share another screen. All right, let's proceed to the next part. Okay, so these are words that writers often use in their writing. So how many of these words can you spell? Okay, so number 1, a. Number 2, about. 3, after. 4, all. 5, and. 6, and. You and I. And. 7, are. You are beautiful, are. Next, at. Next word, be. Okay, next, big. And then, what? Why? Came. Can. Could. Day. Okay, so let's proceed to the next column. Okay, next, this word, did. Do. Okay. 19. Don't. Next. 4. Friend. From. Fun. Get. Go. Going. Got. Had. Has. Okay. Have. He. Her. All right. Now, let's proceed to the next column. Okay. Number 33. First word. Him. His. Home. I. I want. I. If. In. Is. It. Just. No. I know. Like. Little. Lot. Make. Me. Okay. My. Now, let's proceed to the next column, number 49. No. I said no. Not. Of. On. One. Out. People. Play. Said. Saw. See. She. So. Some. The. Their. I love their show. Their. Okay. So let's proceed to the last column, which is number 65. First word, then. There. There are so many beautiful women. There. They. This. time. 2, up, us, very, was, we, went, where, okay, were, past tense of are, were, with, you, your. Okay, so we are done with our spelling. So let me stop my screen sharing. Okay, so I will give you another 5 seconds to look at the screen here so that you can check and then you can just pause it. All right. If 5 seconds is not enough for you, you can just pause it and then write your word for your spelling. And then in checking the answers, you can also pause it. Okay, so these are words that you or we often use every day. Okay, I'll give you 5 seconds to look at this again. Okay, now let's proceed to the next topic. Are we good? So keep going, you can do it. All right. You will be able to develop your spelling. Okay. So now let's proceed to another rules. These rules can help you spell many words. Number 1, add S to most words to tell about more than one. If it's about more than one, you have to add what word? S. Example, hat, hats, bug, bugs. Okay. Another. Okay, add S to verbs used with he, she, or a person's name. Here, you have to add verbs. Okay, you have to add S to verbs here. If you can observe, so this is the noun or a person's name. Okay, so Rick hops. Okay, so the verb there is hop. The word hop. Okay, there. If you can observe, the hop word is added with S, so it becomes hops. Rick hops, and then the pronoun he, and then the same word hop hops. It's not correct to say he hop or Rick hop. No. So you have to add S to the verbs, okay, using he, she, or a person's name, Rick hops or he hops. Number 3, if a one syllable word that has a vowel, okay, once more, if a one syllable word that has a vowel and an E separated by a consonant, the first vowel is long and E is silent. Example here. So, in one syllable, this is one syllable. Okay, so if you put N there, taken, it becomes 2 syllable, but this one is only 1 syllable, 1 syllable. So, if one syllable word that has a vowel and an E, this one, an E separated by a consonant, if you can observe here, the E is separated by another consonant, okay, letter K. Let me highlight it. Okay, separated by the consonant, the first vowel, okay, the first vowel, which is the first vowel A, because T is a consonant. So the first vowel A is long and E is silent. Okay, so if you can read that, take. Okay, take, long A, take, and E here is silent. Okay, so what's the long O? It's rope, not rock. Rope. It's not rope or take. Okay, it's take and rope. Remember, in a one-syllable word that has a vowel and an E separated by a consonant, the first vowel is, this is the first vowel, is long, and the E, okay, and the E here is silent. So that's why we pronounce it take and rope. Okay, next. Number 4. The letter Q is always followed by U. If you can observe here. Quit, quilt. Another, queen. Okay, it is always followed by U. You have to remember that. Please. Okay, number 5. No English words end in J, Q, or V. Remember, so we have never encountered words that end with J, Q, or V. All right, good job. So now let's proceed to our last page. So this is the last lesson that we have for today. So these are some strategies when we want to improve our spelling. These tips can help you become a better speller. Number 1, remember to use the right homonym in your writing, such as I, okay, or I. If the word is not being understood when your teacher gives you a word that you cannot you are confused, you have to ask the meaning of it. What kind of I is that, teacher? Is that part of the body? What kind of I is that, teacher? Is it a personal pronoun? So you have to stop, okay? Number 2, use the spell check on a computer. So if you can observe, if you are using computer, when you write words and it's incorrect, it will be spell checked, okay, on a computer. Okay, so be careful. If you write a word that sounds like the word you need, spell check will not catch the mistake. Yes. Example, when you write the word I in the computer, and then you want to write the word I, which is part of the body, part of your face. So it will not be corrected in the computer. So be careful. It says here, be careful. All right. Number 3. Rhyming words are often spelled alike. Okay? Rhyming words are often spelled alike. Use the word you know to spell a new word. If it's a new word to you, and then if there's the word that rhymes the new word, you have to know, okay? Use the word you know to spell a new word. Example here, B plus UG becomes bug. B plus UG becomes bug. R plus UG becomes rug. Okay, bug, rug. It's in a form of rhyming words. Okay, next word. Number 4. Think of times when you have seen the word you want to write. Okay, think of times when you have seen the word you want to write. So for me, according to my experience, if it's a new word for me, I have to write it so that it will be retained in my mind. Think of how it looked and write the word in different ways to see which one looks correct. Okay, so you have to write the word in different ways to see which one looks correct. Okay, number 5. I hope you've got it. Number 5. Okay, let me try to go back. So it keeps moving. All right, so let's proceed to number 5. Use the dictionary to look up spellings of words. So we have dictionary app, we have hard copies, Mariam dictionary, what's that? Webster dictionary. So we also have Google dictionaries. So use dictionary to look up spellings of words, because spelling is very important. Number 6, study words that do not match spelling patterns or rules. So you not only to study some words that has correct spelling, you also have to study words that do not match spelling patterns or rules. Okay, so number 7, which is the last one. Okay, so number 7 here is, let me try to move it down. Keep a notebook. Okay, so keep a notebook I have here. Okay, I have notebook here. I don't know if you can see it. So it's so hard to see. I keep a notebook. Write words you have trouble spelling. Okay, so if the words that it's hard for you, you feel like it's hard for you to spell, so you have to write it so that you can remember it. So those are some tips that we need to develop for our spelling. So that's it for today. So yeah, we are ending our lesson, and before we end, let me share to you a verse as what I have been doing after the end of our session. So now let me share the verse. Okay, so it says here in Ephesians 2:8 and 9, for by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not from yourselves. It is the gift of God, not of works, so that no one can boast. So that is my verse for today. And thank you so much for listening. I hope to see you in my next video. Okay, see you in part 6. Thank you and have a good day.